This is the Roundup, or as others have called it, the state of my collection. Hey there, it's Grace. Welcome back. Welcome if you are new. Thank you for being here for another Grace video. So, with one thing and another, I just didn't get around to gathering the data for May's Roundup review. Things went kind of sideways that month, but we're not going to talk about that. But I was eager to tally up June's numbers, and that means I'll be using the ending numbers for April and kind of doing a compilation of numbers for May and June, if that's what it is. Yeah, I just couldn't be bothered to separate them. Also, the data geek in me tried hard to push for that, and I told her to sit down and stay small, and she did not win that argument. So it might seem like I went loopy in pen purchases. Just know that that wasn't the case. They're combined. What else do I need to tell you? By the time this video goes live, I will have already uploaded the newest pen acquisition. That made me so happy. You guys know that it made me real happy, and it fulfilled so many of the dang 2025 rules, caveats, edicts, whatever it is I established back in January. Oh my God, so good, so good. So take that. Anyway, this pen, y'all, you might have seen it, and if you have, oh, jeez Louise. Okay, let's get this Roundup party started. Enough of that. All right, I'll have you know, I've already recorded this video, and I forgot to press the record button, so there you go. Anyway, I only had a couple of things change in May, and I felt it was not enough to put out a whole video over, so I scrapped it, and I knew I would have the compilation of May and June to kind of put numbers down for. So let's get to the page. Here we go. I need my thing. What pen am I going to use? I think I'm going to use the one. Yeah. So I started off the month. I started off June, but since it's May and June. Okay, so at the end, let me say this. At the end of April, I had, I'm going to write in, I'm going to share what this pen is in a minute. So we have pens. At the beginning of April, at the end of April rather, I had 75 pens. I had, let me write these all in, minis and samples. I had 34, I think I had 34 bottles, 56 mini bottles, you know, the kind this like Colorverse and Diamine, 56 of those, and which means I don't even know if I'm going to do Inkvent or Colorvent this year, because that number needs to change. Anyway, and I had 160 samples. So we will see at the end what these numbers do. Okay, so first up is pens bought. And officially, I only bought 4 pens, but 5 pens came into my collection. So we have to put the number 5 there. Let me show you the pens first. So this was actually one of the pens. This is Diplomat Elox, and I know everybody's gung-ho over the Aero and the new Viper. I actually like the Viper, but this one called to me a little bit more. So this is the Elox, so this one was bought. And then the other ones, and these were part of my, if you watch my pen rules video at the beginning of the year, I allow myself quick buys. These two, this is a fully when, these two I should say, are fully when, oops, Gotta take off that watch. That watch always bugs me and I keep forgetting to take it off. Anyway, these two are Fully One 017 pens. I got this one first, the toffee. And then I got this one. I got this one mainly because I wanted the snake roll stop. Literally that, you know, there's reasons why we buy a thing. And I had this one. I've enjoyed writing with this one. I think I got the same nib too. I'm a medium person, so yeah. But isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. I actually use this more as a ring. I tend to put it on as a ring, and I really leave it on this pen. Anyway, these two Fully One 017 I got, so those are part of my quick buy. Quick buys, by the way, are any pens that cost me $30 or less. There's not a thought to it. There's not a, oh, should I buy it? It's like, oh, I like it, let me try it, because it's $30. So there's that. And then the other one that I bought was this one. This is by RM Turnings, Roger, my pen group person. My pen group person, as if he's my person. Duh. Pen group member. That was really duh. Anyway, this is part of his Dream Writer series. So there is that. So 5 pens, and I want to actually write them in, so I have a record of them. So we had the which is this pen. So that is 4 pens, because there's 2 here. The pen that I got, I love all these pens. I have one more pen that came in, and I've already done the unboxing for, and that's this pen. This is the Leonardo Momento Zero Grande 2.0 Sakura. Oh my gosh, so good. I love this pen. The cool thing about this particular pen is I got it with affiliate credit because I was really patient. I waited for that credit to build up. Those of you who use my Atlas credit link, thank you very much. I appreciate you. This is just absolutely gorgeous. This is something I knew I wanted, another Leonardo, and my first Leonardo was bought in 2023. And here we are in 2025. I waited. I was patient with this pen. Yeah, this pen was brilliant. By the way, if anybody is interested, I don't know why that is complicated to say, but it was. If anybody's interested in a pen and you want to know about it before you buy, I actually have created a playlist, a pen unboxing playlist for a pen that you might be looking for that I actually unbox. So you don't have to go and look through all my videos. Alrighty, that. Pen bought. Pens gifted. Let's see, gifted. That would be 0. I didn't give any pens and I did not receive any pens. So when I write that number, oh, you know what? I should do that. 0 and 0. Gift. I didn't give any. I didn't receive any. The number sold, this number will not be always 0. I am actually planning to edit my collection, but I got so much on that it might come. I wanted to do it at the beginning of the summer and I never got to it. So I will get to that so that I can have a number there. I don't want to go through the end of the year and not having culled my collection, because there are pens that I generally don't want to use, but they're still very good pens. So, okay, the next one up is to unbox, and this number is actually now 3. Oh my gosh. I still have those 2 pens that I want to do a video on, and I don't want to use. I want my first use to be on video in that experiment that I'm going to do. That's why they're still not unboxed. And as you can see, it says 3 to unbox. Oh my god, I'm so excited to do this next one. I can't tell you anything about it until it comes out, but it is on my schedule to unbox. So that number went from 2 last time to 3. Now you know. Okay, let's get to inks. Let's get to inks bought. Can you see? Inks bought. Did I buy any inks this month? I need to check. I don't think I bought any inks this month. I didn't buy any inks this month. What? Yeah, I did not buy any inks. Okay. That's in May and June. Did I not buy any inks? Oh, wow. Okay, next is gifted. The gifted. I was gifted a bottle of ink that had been on my wish list for forever, and it's this beauty. This is Pelikan Edelstein Golden Barrel. Look at that. Oh my word. I have been after this bottle for 2 years, and I finally Danielle, thank you Danielle, she gifted me, sent it to me, didn't tell me she was sending it to me, and I found it and I'm like nicely surprised. So that was gifted. I was gifted one. How do I want to show these? Anyway, I'm gonna put one here because that was, and that bottle was, oh my god, I'm so excited about that one. This is, pen people are the best, I swear. We are a brilliant, fun, generous bunch of people, and I love being in this community. In the next category is inks that have been given away. And I gave away to my no-kill shelter, I gave away 7 samples? I think it was to my pen group, I gave 7 samples. I need to figure out how to do this. The only thing I'm thinking of is, it's different. Given to. So in the given to, I'm trying to figure out how to distinguish between inks that I pick up in my pen group meetup and inks that are just gifted to me. I think I want to, yeah, I'll just do that. I was given 5 inks, and one of those 6 samples, I was given 6. Okay, and I was gifted 2 bottles. No, see, now that's just, anyway, we'll leave it at that. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. And then for swaps, I did not do any swaps this month. So these are inks from No Kill Shelter, mainly from the No Kill Shelter. These numbers. I think that number changes again. The given to, these bottles here, the given to, someone in our pen group, Hey Dollar, she brought in 2 gigantic boxes of inks. She also brought in empty vials and eyedroppers, so if you wanted any, you could fill it up. The most generous person, oh my goodness. And then the rest of the bottle she just gave to our no-kill shelter because our pen show was coming up. So in June, that's what the gift given to. I gotta make sure I change that. Anyway, so I got 5 new samples and 1 bottle of ink. So the next category, which is the coolest thing, the next category, both categories in the wish list got action. Pens and inks both had 1 addition, and those 2, oh, I need to write that in here. So for the wish list, I took 2 off my wish list. I've always wanted another Leonardo. I got the Leonardo Sakura. And then I've always wanted the Pelikan Golden Barrel. So yeah, let's get to final numbers. Let's just get to final numbers. Pens went up by 5. So now in my collection is 80. Bottles went up by 2 because I have this golden barrel, and then I have one of the no kill shelter ones, so that went up by 2, so that is 36. I have no new minis to report, and let's see, 150. What is that? I gave away 7. I got 6, so it's 159. So that didn't go down by much, but I'm okay with those numbers. I want to decrease that. Also, the number does not include, this number samples does not include, I didn't remember to, before I started recording, to add in the number of samples that are finished. The bottles, there's no more. That is not in this number. When I finish it, I put it aside and I didn't see it. I completely forgot to add it in here. So that number was actually different, but for these purposes right now, we went down by 1. So what do we have? Pens went up by 5. So we're gonna do up by 5. Bottles went up by 2. And no change in ink samples, and then, or minis rather, and then down by 1. Okay, that is pretty cool. I love it when it's not so varied, like lots of pens. That change, what did my March do? I went from 71 to 75, so I got 4 there, and it's and considering this number, oh, I lost it. Where is it? Considering this number was 1 month from 71 to 75, and this number is 2 months from 75 to 80, that's not bad. I'm averaging 2.5 pens a month, not bad. And part of those are 2 quick buys that are under $30 each. I'm quite fine with this. This is good numbers. This is definitely, I think they're good numbers considering, as I said, 2 months of collection gathering, let's say. 1 pen, this pen was a splurge. This was not on my radar. This was not on my wish list. I got an email that said this was, I always check the emails. 98% of the time when the email comes, I don't go and purchase. This was one of those exceptions. I think this is the coolest pen. This is the coolest pen. I love how it's really, really pointy at the end and this round conical shape. I'm not conical, cigar shape. I think it's gorgeous. I actually think it's gorgeous. One was on my wish list and an affiliate credit, and this pen actually helped me carry through on one of my pen rules, and when considering a new purchase, and especially the purchase with as large, it's not an inexpensive pen, let's just say that it's not inexpensive. So this one needed a pause, and I did pause, and you can hear all about how that occurred, what occurred in that pen unboxing video. Now, the pen rules that I put in place, I want everybody to understand, pen rules I put in place are not necessarily about limiting myself. That's not what it is. It's more to help with discerning of pen purchases. It's the majority of pens I buy are a want, not a need. And it makes that differentiation, we will go with, you know what I'm trying to say, between, needs and wants. Because if I need something, I have to get it. If I want something, I get to say no. And I think that's the difference between the two for me. I don't have to buy. All of this, the Roundup, it's been a fascinating experience. Absolutely fascinating. In a holistic approach to my collection. It means I am more aware. I love to be more aware of what interests me and what interests me and what I actually go for. That's so interesting. The when and why of buying a pen. Before I end the video, I just thought of something else. I decided I won't be doing a collection roundup every month like I had originally planned in that video at the beginning of the year. Instead, I will be doing one every other month like I did this one. Every other month or every third month. As for talking about the state of my collection in particular, I actually created a spreadsheet. I love spreadsheets. I actually created a spreadsheet which will make it easier for me to see what pens I purchase. I mean, when I purchase a pen, the email comes in, I go to the spreadsheet and I enter it in. That's just a good habit that I've formed. Before I didn't know what I bought, and I would have to go and search through my emails, and that proved futile in so many ways. I don't know which shop it was. It was ridiculous. Anyway, that's it. That's not bad numbers. I don't think those are bad. Yeah. Maybe I can say that August and September there will be no pen purchases. Who knows? Well, don't hold me to that now. Don't hold me to that. Okay, let me know what you think of these numbers, about the numbers in my collection. What are you, does it make you want to go and know what you have? I'm a person that loves this information, so this is really interesting to me. It's fascinating to me to have all this information. Anyway, if you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to hit that like button, please, and subscribe if you haven't already, because it gets these Grace videos in front of more pen people just like you. See you next time. Are you even recording? You're not even recording. I am talking to the camera and it's not even recording. Ugh. Okay, let's do that for the third time. Okay, here we go.